Hey guys, welcome back to more Life is Strange. We're gonna go ahead and start episode 3. Again, it's probably gonna be another about 2-hour
previous
part.
episodes of
And
Life
here's
is
our
Strange.
recap.
They call film Little Pieces of Time.
Because Max wants everybody to see
I'm
how
so
hip she is.
sick of people trying to control me!
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
It totally makes sense. You hella saved my life.
I think it's awesome you set a tongue record on video.
We're going to be sorry someday.
And there she is. How are you doing, Max?
Hi, Joyce. I am so sorry about William. I have great memories of him.
That was his gift to us. Wonderful memories.
Let's talk about your superpower.
Hey, Stelma and Louise, you're my business now.
That's Rachel's bracelet. Why the fuck are you wearing her bracelet?
You want me to cut you, bitch?
Please, step back.
You're kidding. Put that down.
Please get me out of here! Max! Nobody cares about me. Nobody. What are you doing here, Max?
Now, I know today was difficult for everyone. Miss Coffee, why exactly were you on the route with Kate Marsh? Please, tell us everything.
What the hell is this?
Max, there was no eclipse scheduled today.
I believe you, Warren. I'll believe anything this week.
So that's what happened in the last 2 videos. I will try to remember to put like a brief little trigger warning just for Kate jumping off a second ago. But yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. I feel like Joyce is gonna be mad with us for trying to get her husband in trouble, which is not really my intent, but at the same time, like, I don't trust David at all. Also, remember where I knew Square Enix from. Square Enix made Tomb Raider. So, we played the first Tomb Raider, a couple months ago. I intend on playing more Tomb Raider, the other 2 games in the future. But I couldn't remember who else. I'm like, Square Enix. What else have they made? I know that, label? I don't know. That company. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. Oh, we fell asleep at our desk. If you hear Ellie in my bathroom, it has gotten really warm out today, and so like all of a sudden all these gnats have kind of popped out of nowhere, and I think she's trying to eat them. So, yeah. Is that Kate's bunny? Why do we have Kate's bunny?
Kate!
Oh, is it because she's in the hospital? Have somebody show you meet me in front of campus.
I knew Chloe would be all over this. So I better get moving.
Bye, bunny. I'm taking care. I want to see. Okay, so we have to take care of the bunny before I leave. I refuse to leave without taking care of the bunny and watering our plant. I also want to see, though, we have a lot of stuff to read up on. So we had, I think Chloe texted us last time. Yo-Yo Max, just had to remind you again how effing awesome you were today with Kate on the roof. I'll make you a superhero suit on the lab's 3D printer. Cool, and you totally earned a dinner on me, along with our escape to Planet O Apes. Call me. Thanks, Warren. I need to rest my cape tonight. I owe you a call later, okay? Okay, Mom. Max, please call us as soon as you can. We're so proud of you for saving this girl, and we want to know how you are, so please get in touch. We love you. Sorry, Mom. I'll call you back in a few minutes. Swear. Thanks for letting me gush over our Blackwell hero. I miss your voice. We're so proud. So milk this moment. Let us know if you want us to come up for a quick getaway, okay? We love you, Maxine. Okay, and then Chloe was texting us during class. Wish you had popped a cap in Frank's ass instead of giving him the gun. No, Chloe, I do not wish that. Neither do you. Is it too late to rewind? Sorry about Kate. Hope you're okay. This eclipse freaks me out. What's going on? Let's find out what's going on together, which we saw at the end of the last part. Yo, Supermax, how's the Blackwell hero doing? The hero is still shaking with nerves. You're a boss, but no emoji. Listen, something weird and scary is going on at Blackwell. It's time for us to put the pieces together. Cool? I have something to show you. Meet me in front of campus. Get that ass in gear now, which we just saw. So, I don't see what is new. I don't know what the star is for. Oh. Frank. I'll never forget Frank, if only because he's the first person and last person I will ever aim a gun at. How did Chloe end up in the sketchy drug dealer's orbit? The weird thing is that when I first saw him threatening Chloe in the junkyard, I was more shocked how uncreepy he looked. I expected some try-hard gangster, but he looked more like a dumpster diving troll, which I guess he kinda is since we're on his turf, testing out my rewind skills for Chloe's amusement. Though he didn't look like a serial killer, his vibe, aura, energy, whatever, was bad. I could literally feel the hair on my arms prickling. He wanted the money Chloe owed him, so it didn't make sense he would hurt her. But I wasn't going to take a chance. So yes, I actually threatened him with David's gun. I'm so sorry if you can hear her. I think she's trying to eat gnats in my bathroom. So yes, I actually threatened him with David's gun. Ridiculous. Fortunately, none of us ended up like Reservoir Dogs, and I saw that maybe Frank isn't as scary as I thought. But I don't want Chloe near him ever again. Since he was wearing one of Rachel Amber's bracelets for whatever reason, I doubt Chloe will be partying with him anymore, but he's at the top of our suspect list now. Okay, where did we... There's so much to read. Where did we leave off? I think it's here we need to start. Oh my god, 8 pages. Okay. Settle in, guys. Just when I thought shit couldn't get crazier, Chloe took me to her secret lair, the city dump. Perfect for Halloween, like where the vehicle and appliance ghosts of Arcadia Bay come to rot and rust. Urban dystopia porn, but instead of taking cool photos, Chloe had me do some silly kind of fun gun tricks. Oh, really quick before I forget, so in the last part, I was afraid I was going to get copyright striked for some music, and it turns out I did. So I actually want to... That's not what I wanted. I am going to just turn off the music altogether. Unfortunately, no, okay, I'll leave it up at 2 just for like the background music. But when it starts playing like the like cutscene music and stuff, that's what I'm getting copyright striked for. So I had to cut out. There was like 3 minutes worth of stuff in the which isn't a lot for a 2-hour part. But in the last episode, I had to cut out about 3 minutes worth of sound. And I don't know how much of it was actually me talking. I don't think much because I wasn't very chatty in the last part. I get so absorbed with the story that I forget that I actually have to commentate. So anyways, until the guy Chloe owes money to showed up. Some skeevy guy called Frank. He demanded Chloe pay him back or else. I was shocked that he wasn't the loan shark I had expected, but I could literally feel his bad vibe. I still can't see how my best friend ended up involved with a loser like Frank. Honestly, I can't say I'm surprised, because I doubt there, are so any like super upstanding people that are just dealing out drugs to Chloe. So things got truly crazy when Frank took Chloe's gun, or should I say David's gun, and now we have to worry about one more lunatic after Chloe, and maybe me. Chloe really flipped out when she saw that Frank was wearing one of Rachel Amber's bracelets. That means we definitely have another suspect. This is so not how I intended to spend my time back in Arcadia Bay. After all that Drama Rama, volume 33, I believe, Chloe and I ended up taking a walk along the train tracks deep in the woods. We both needed to hear nothing but the sounds of nature and wildlife. I was shaking inside from our encounter with Frank, and though Chloe fronts tough, I could tell she was shaken too. She told me everything about Frank, which explains why she was trying to blackmail Nathan. It shocks me that the girl I grew up watching SpongeBob with ended up in such a scary orbit. Still, I felt safer with her at my side, and I was glad we had a moment of peace. So it probably wasn't the best idea to lay down on the tracks and wax about life, etc., as Chloe's leg got caught in the rail just as the goddamn train showed up. Of course, I was off trying to take a photo for my portfolio, and then I had another quick flash of my tornado vision. I could see it, almost feel it, tearing the sky apart. My head felt like it was exploding, like it was in that 80s film, Scanners. Just as fast as the vision came, it disappeared. I may be in denial about what this apocalyptic image means, or doesn't. Then I heard Chloe screaming for help, and I was shitting kittens. Her foot was stuck on the damn rail, and naturally the train was coming around the mountain. I was pretty proud of myself for coming up with a drastic, if non-destructive, solution of saving Chloe once again, but just in case this journal ever falls into the wrong hands, it's going to remain our BFF secret, so there. Our morning adventure over, Chloe dropped me off back at my campus. She was so sweet, and then said that this had been the best week of her life, despite everything. That made me feel so awesome. Chloe really sees us like we're taking over the world, but what if I hadn't been able to use my rewind powers to get her off the tracks? Chloe might have to lower her expectations, and so will I. Speaking of expectations, David Madsen talked to me without being a total prick. I wanted to tear him a new one for hitting Chloe, thinking I could rewind if things got out of control, and he didn't seem sufficiently sorry to me. I know Chloe provokes him, but that's no excuse to hit someone, especially a family member. I see that David is sorry and trying to reach out to me. I know he saw terrible things in combat. I just can't trust him and his paranoid surveillance fetish, especially with how weird he acts with Kate like she's a criminal. I'll give David props for trying to smoke the peace pipe with me, but he acts like he's still at war. Something odd happened, as if everything happening isn't bizarro, but I saw Kate leaving in a tense conversation with Mr. Jefferson, and she ended up practically running away from him in tears. I wish I could have casually asked, "Oh, by the way, what's up with Kate?" like he would tell me anyway. I know Kate treats Jefferson like he's an apostle or something, so what did he say to make her so upset? Just when I was feeling good about Chloe and me, I walk into Jefferson's class and see Nathan and Victoria actually sitting on my desk. Unreal. Asshole bookends. Kate Marsh almost... Yep. My hands are still shaking, but I have to write this down while I can. Right at the start of Jefferson's class, Kate went to the roof of the girls' dorm to jump. Every student and teacher was watching her like it was a Blackwell rooftop concert. So again, I will have a trigger warning. I mentioned in the last part when the trigger warning ended that it will be referenced. It probably will be talked about. But I don't believe we're going to have like another actual visual scene of it. But I don't want to trigger anybody. I know that like this can be a really sensitive topic. So I will have a trigger warning since it is being like talked about here. But I will say, seeing Kate over on the roof, I like that there's basically these watercolor wings just kind of splattered behind her. I do think that is a really cool representation, but we're just gonna keep moving. I saw her actually jump, but I was just about able to use my rewind to get her back on the roof. I tried harder than I ever did, and somehow I stopped time completely. I made it to the roof, but again my head felt like it was going to blow up. I knew that I couldn't just keep rewinding to save Kate. I had to try and talk her down on my own. She was already in so much pain over the video and all the bullying. She wasn't going to buy everything, I tried to tell her. You see, movies with people trying to talk someone out of, I don't want to say the word, but trying to talk someone out of it. But it's very different from when I'm the one doing the talking. I covered everything I could, and Kate almost jumped anyways. Cliche or not, I told her how much her friends and family love her, even if they don't all show it now. Lo and behold, Kay stepped back from the ledge, alive. I almost cried in her arms. I wonder if there was, though, like an ending where she didn't step down. And I'm glad I didn't get it if there is such a thing. I know this isn't about me, though I have to admit it was an amazing feeling to walk arm in arm with Kate from the roof to outside the dorm. Like I said, the whole school and police were watching us, almost completely silent. Then I heard what sounded like Logan yelling out, "Give it up for Max!" I don't remember who Logan is. And everybody started to clap and cheer. Talk about surreal. The people who ignored me or treated me like crap suddenly crushing on me. That might be the strangest thing that's happened to me this insane week. And that made me wonder if Victoria was watching and how she felt about all this. I almost wanted to find her just to get in her smug face for enabling Kate's attempt. Such cruel bullshit. Though, to be fair, Victoria wasn't the only one that was responsible. Nathan Prescott seemed to have disappeared, which was probably a good thing. And after all that, I still had to talk to the police and give a statement. It felt so weird to do, since I've seen it in pretty much every police procedural show. I had to lie my ass off when he questioned me about the other students, because I just don't think the police are ever going to find out what happened. Yes, this looks like a job for Super Max. Right. Though, of course, I do love it when Chloe calls me that, even if I don't feel that everyday heroic for helping Kate down. Maybe it's wrong for me to think I have to feel anything, but grateful that Kate didn't jump. What was really odd was when all the students and faculty staff surrounded me and Kate, then started patting our backs and shoulders like we were heroes. I wasn't sure how to respond, considering Kate almost threw herself off the roof because of everybody at school, but like I said, I can't blame everybody, and I still don't really know where to point all my fingers. The very best thing was that even though Kate was still in tears and confused, I definitely saw her smile when she realized how happy everybody was that she was alive. I smiled too. The police and paramedics swooped in, and then Kate was covered in a blanket and gently escorted to the ambulance. They didn't thank me or look at me like I was a hero. I guess they're used to saving people without applause. But if I'm super honest, it felt pretty cool. Like, I got a hug from the whole school. So maybe Blackwell Academy isn't totally bad. Okay, this is Emergency Medical Technician, Oregon. So is Blackwell in Oregon? Because isn't Oregon, like, right underneath Washington? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I always assumed we were in Washington, just, like, not in Seattle, but maybe not. It's not enough that Kate is alive, and though I'm not enough of an egomaniac to take the credit, I still had to get the Blackwell third degree from Principal Wells. It was bizarre to be in his tacky office with Nathan Prescott, David Madsen, and Mr. Jefferson. Mr. Jefferson drove away at the end of the last part. I totally forgot. I really hope he's still at the school, because I feel like, and again, I also explained in the last part, I don't think he's completely on our side, but out of all the people, I think he's probably one of the best options we have to go to. Anyways, then Mr. Jefferson calmly talking about why Kate would attempt to do this. I was quiet but giddy inside, just rewinding in my head the moment when Kate stepped towards me with hope in her eyes, not fear. Until I told Principal Wells that I saw David harassing Kate. That set David off, and part of me wanted to kick him in the balls, knowing he had something to do with Kate's problem, maybe more. I thought about doing it, but then flipping a quick rewind, but I knew that would be the start of bad, dangerous habit. Naturally, the principal didn't believe me or didn't want to, which means that David Dickhead is going to be allowed to harass other students at Blackwell until they try to jump off the roof. So Kate Marsh is in the hospital, and it's business as usual here. What am I going to do now? After being grilled in the principal's den, I hung out with Warren on the lawn so I could feel grass under my feet and watch the fluffy clouds. He's such a sweetheart. He kept telling me how proud he was that I stopped Kate from jumping. I don't believe that I did, but I have to say it's better to be treated like a hero at school than a twee loser. Still, I told Warren that something ominous is happening at Blackwell Academy. Rachel Amber, Chloe, and now Kate have all been victims, not to mention me, if I keep playing amateur detective. Wish I could have let Warren know about my power, but it's not the right time, as if anything is the right time anymore. And to make the day end on the most surreal note possible, the sky went dark, and we watched a solar eclipse that was not announced on the news or any astronomy site. What is happening to Arcadia Bay? Whew. Okay. Water the plant. I can't water the plant.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lisa. I saved Kate, but I drowned my own plant.
Oh, I overwatered it. For real?
Are you a hungry bunny? Here, nosh on this.
I will have you know, rabbits do eat more than carrots. I have a friend with a rabbit that I have to go, like, take care of when she's, like, on vacation. And give the bunny some light.
There's been so much going on, I almost forgot about the eclipse. All this atmospheric action can't be a coincidence. And all roads are leading to my tornado vision.
But, my friend's bunny actually doesn't eat carrots at all. They do, like, there's, like, a granola, like granola oats. And then there's, like, this little chewy thing. I don't know. Cilantro, stuff like that.
Kate's okay, Max. Take a breath. Get your shit together.
Sorry about that. I had to go get my corgis. And then I came back to play for a second. And then I couldn't. Oh. What's up, Dana?
Hey, Dana. How are you doing?
Better than Kate. I just can't believe she would even attempt suicide.
I knew she was depressed, but I had no idea how bad.
Must be serious to throw yourself off the roof.
So why do you think she was on the roof in the first place?
Maybe Kate was so ashamed she got wasted on that video. I don't blame her, but it was pretty gross.
Come on. You really believe that Kate Marsh wanted to get drunk at a Vortex Club party?
So what exactly are you saying, Max?
I'm not sure yet.
I'm not sure yet, but I'm on it. Weird shit is going down at Blackwell, and I'm going to find out why.
I'm getting scared now. But people here are still sneaking out tonight.
Huh?
What? Like who?
Victoria bounced out of here earlier, and now you, Charla?
Not me. I need a break from today. Get some sleep too, Dana. I'll see you later.
Doonsy. Okay, we're gonna rewind. I don't know why it wants me to rewind.
Hey, Dana.
I'm still gonna go with she was depressed.
Must be...
Kate was serious.
Kate was serious. But it's not all about that video.
So what exactly are you...
It's complicated.
It's complicated. I don't want to drag you into this, okay? Not yet, anyway.
I'm getting scared now.
What?
Victoria bounced...
Not me.
Okay, I don't know what the difference was. I didn't really wanna...
This is both sad and
I
pathetic.
took it writing, but I thought I should write this so you might not hate my dumbass. Yeah, we'll just do this. You might not hate my dumbass forever. I know I act tough, like a tough jock around everybody. But I never had to act tough around you. I'm not the kind of man you deserve. You saw how I pussed out. If you need any money, let me know. Oh, wait, was she actually pregnant?
Yes, the Vortex Club does indeed suck.
I'm wondering if she was pregnant. She told the boyfriend, and the boyfriend was like, yikes.
Victoria isn't here. Maybe I'll just wait and bide my time. Going through her shit.
Waiting for you, Kate. Huh? What? I want to actually see if she has...
So much hypocrite.
They're all good wishes.
I hope you burn bright again soon, Kate.
Okay. Let's go ahead and leave, because Chloe's waiting outside for us. I think my Chloe's under the bed trying to cool off. She was outside, and again, like I said, it's really warm out today. Or did I say that? I don't know.
So Chloe is waiting for me in front of the main hall.
Okay.
Principal Wells. Are you serious? I'm toast if he sees me.
These keys are all broken. Maybe it's me?
Is he wasted?
Fuck it. I'm sitting my ass down. Nobody can expel me. Not yet, anyway.
I think he's drunk.
Oh, the most magical insects. Burn bright.
Is there anything you can do over here again?
Oh, it's unlocked. I hope Samuel isn't around.
Okay, let's see. What can I mess with today? Oh. Max? What now? Oh, good grief. Dear Diary, I have the power to rewind time, and I ended up on a rooftop trying to stop my friend from jumping off while trying to prevent the possible destruction of my hometown. I fell asleep at my desk and woke up reaching out to rewind. Or grab Kate. I wonder if she could do it in her sleep, like unconsciously trigger a rewind. I remember when my journal entries were about which anime character I wanted to be, or my dreams of being respected globe-hopping photographer, or what me and Chloe would do when we were finally adults. At least we know how that turned out so far. Chloe is determined to get to the bottom of what's going on, so I've been playing What Would Chloe Do, which means blowing off my Blackwell homework to research everything I can to find on Kate Marsh, Rachel, Amber, and the esteemed Prescotts. It would be too easy peasy if they were all connected, but at this point, I think the whole town of Arcadia Bay is connected to this crazy shit. I can already see the story on the National Geographic Channel. Mystic, scientific, or apocalyptic. The Arcadia Bay tornado. Shudder. Speaking of fear, I still think about Kate and the sadness in her eyes on that roof. I'm so grateful she's alive. I love seeing the students at Blackwell show their support for her with gifts and flowers. Finally. My homework is seriously piling up. It's hard to focus on tests or essays while my friends suffer, nature shits, and we track down Rachel Amber. Along with my ability to rewind time and visions of an apocalyptic storm, how can I think about giving Mr. Jefferson a photo for the contest with all this shit going on? But I should, if only to keep myself grounded. Leave it to Chloe to make me sneak out past curfew and demand I meet her in front of the main building in the dead of night. I know Chloe would be all over investigating the campus after what happened to Kate here. This just makes Chloe more desperate to find out what happened to Rachel, if anything. It's funny that even though I can think of just rewind myself out of trouble, I'm in more trouble now than ever before in my life. I was in a Twilight Zone story. I'd be getting set up for some serious irony, like I'm going to rewind myself out of existence or something. Can I honestly say I have this ability for the rest of my life? Are the tornado, the snow, and that eclipse just hallucinations? Or are they genuine prophecy? More importantly, is this a curse or a blessing? Chloe is alive. I keep saying Chloe, and my Chloe keeps looking at me. Chloe's alive and by my side, and that has to be a miracle, which means there must be a way to stop my vision from coming true, right? So yes, I broke curfew to hook up with Chloe. She said she had something to show me. It looks like it's time for some serious detective work. Enter the Blackwell Ninjas. As I stealthily made my way out of the hall, I passed by Kate's door and saw the nice messages from other students. Too bad most of Blackwell didn't care when they passed around the video and bullied her to that roof. Everybody always cares when it's too late. At least Kate will see that people are on her side, finally. I hope I can visit her when all this blows over. Maybe that's not a good choice of words. Okay.
Nothing here.
Girl stuff.
I know Samuel doesn't wear silky scarves. So, who does? Who knew Samuel was so into runway fashion?
I don't think he is. Something isn't right here.
Nuts and bolts. Like my grandpa's garage. Nothing but tools.
Okay, is this the door I came in through, or is that the door I came in through? Okay, this is the door I came in through. So what am I supposed to do?
Oh, great. He saw me. Maybe I could sneak by when he was trying to open the door.
How did he see me? I'm all the way over here. How did he see me?
I know I have a set of keys on me somewhere. Ah, gotcha. Now, why
Max
would
the
they...
Ninja strikes again.
I still say he's wasted. Okay. I'm gonna be seen on those surveillance cameras that Dave was putting up, David, whatever his name is. I really want to stay out of the lights. No.
Booyah! Get it? Booyah. Like I'm a scary punk ghost.
More like a scary punk asshole. Hey, Chloe, I didn't exactly have the greatest day trying to keep my friend from jumping off the roof. I don't think I need you to prank me tonight, okay?
Sorry, but you absolutely balls to the walls did save your friend.
Kate saved herself. I couldn't even use my power. My head felt like it was being crushed. And then I had no clue what to say to her on that roof.
Don't be so modest, Rockstar. Kate is alive because of you. You obviously said the right thing.
and your badass power is gonna save us all.
I think she's
We
putting way too
need
much
to connect the
hope
place.
on these powers.
And find out who almost killed Kate. We have to stop this from happening to anybody else.
Oh yeah, and somehow stop that tornado from wiping out Arcadia Bay, right?
Didn't you say that it was all about chaos theory? I don't see any control over this chaos.
Oh right, except for your ability to, oh yeah, manipulate time and space. No biggie.
I feel like we're being really loud.
I just feel weird about some of my decisions, especially after I see the results. And then it's too late to rewind.
Dude, do not even torture yourself like that. Let's focus on looking for clues, okay?
Let's ask about Kate.
Right. For one thing, there's too much coincidence between the people around Kate and Rachel.
Like Step Prick and Nathan Prescott.
Not just them.
Yep. I just want to beat the shit out of those particular bros. I can still feel David's hand on my face.
And even though I don't know her, it feels like Rachel is guiding us to the truth.
Fuck the truth. I just want to find my friend right now. It scares me to think
Before
where she
the
could
storm, I don't know if it's Chloe or if it's on like Rachel.
Alive? I have to think that, Chloe. Her spirit is so powerful here.
Maybe too much power. Max, we have to find Rachel soon. We have to.
I promise you we will. Like you
Okay.
said, it's time to start the search for clues. Now tell me what's your secret.
Drum roll, please. I present the spare keys to Blackwell. Thank you, Step Prick.
You are such a boss, Chloe. I just don't want you to get into any more trouble.
Look at all the trouble dropping in Arcadia Bay. At this point, who gives a fuck anymore? We're in it to win it, Max. Lead the way.
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time.
Insert groan here.
I just know that there's all these lights out. We're just kind of chilling, walking around campus.
Thank you again so much for helping me put together a portfolio.
Hopefully the rest of the class will follow your lead. I'm sorry I was distracted, as you know.
Well, he is
It's
still
not been a
here.
good day for Blackwell.
I know this has been an awful day, and you can talk to me anytime, Mr. Jefferson.
Thank you, Victoria. I'm glad it had a relatively happy ending.
I don't know what I would have done if Katie jumped.
Katie? I had no idea you two were that close. Did she?
Well, how does this affect the Everyday Heroes contest?
It doesn't. The contest is still a go, and I still have to pick the winner to best represent Blackwell. I've got all the photos, except one from Max.
I'll give you a one-word sneak preview of Max's photo. Selfie. Listen, you've seen my entry. You know it's better than that. Wouldn't that be so cool to hang out together in San Francisco, Mark?
Stick to Mr. Jefferson, Victoria, please. And, I haven't picked a winner yet.
You already love my work, so it's not like you're playing favorites. Just imagine if you picked my photo, though. We would have to spend a lot of time together. That could be fun, don't you think?
I'm going to think that you didn't say any of that.
You might as well choose me. Otherwise, I might have to tell people you offered to choose my photo for favors or something.
As a favor to your future, I'll also ignore that undisguised threat. This conversation is officially over, Miss Chase.
Wow.
I suggest you go back to your dorm now.
Wait! I only...
Yeah, that was a done goof on your
Fucking
decision. On your decision, on your part. So at least he's still here.
So stupid.
Just when I think Victoria can't get any more evil.
Shit is about to get real at Blackwell.
Pretty
Let's go find
much.
out.
That door swung open way too easily for a front door to a school.
Chloe the Keymaster. You know it.
Also, Ellie's really worked up. My dad is downstairs in the kitchen. And she's hearing him.
I don't know about this. We're both already in so much trouble.
You can always let me get busted like you did with the weed.
I'm serious. We're not kids anymore. We're breaking and entering.
If I have a key, how can it be breaking? I get charges for just entering.
I'm serious. We could go to jail.
Not if I'm related to the head of Blackwell Security. Stepshit will not want me in the hands of the local police. So we better find out what's in the principal's office first. You can rewind if we get caught, right? You have mad powers, Max.
But my powers didn't save Kate. Maybe I did on my own.
Come on. One more door and our work here is done.
Okay. I don't like this. Is there anything over here? Oh. Box.
Squirrels like nuts. Does that mean Samuel is... Nah.
Okay.
That's it. What the fuck? The security officer should have the key to the principal's office.
He's hiding shit, like everybody here.
Well, now we definitely have to get this door open. Believe it or not, I know a little about lockpicking, thanks to Frank. I might as well test out my thief skill.
Go for it. We're already in this deep.
Well, you could look for the key, just in case.
Why, yes, I could.
Key. Well, now I have all the stuff to open.
Nothing here.
Okay.
Dead end.
Okay.
Boring.
Okay.
Crap.
Okay.
No keys here.
Okay.
Nothing to see here.
Okay.
No key for thee. We have to find another way in.
Guess I didn't spend enough time with Frank. But I'll use my DIY lockpick tools while you come up with a better plan.
My plan has a name.
Warren?
Hey, Warren, you busy? Just bubble hearth, you'll be okay. Listen, I need your physics expertise stat. Without naming names, if somebody had access to the art and science labs and wanted to construct a device that would, say, open a locked door, would you maybe kinda know how?
This is...
No, I'm just asking for fun.
So inconvenient.
Thanks, science guy. No. Stay. We need you as backup. Just send the text instructions now.
I mean, I feel like we're just kind of using Warren.
Yes, I'm still all in to go ape with you at the drive-in. Thanks for the help.
This sucks ass. Goddamn door.
Try not to wake up everybody at Blackwell.
Sorry, Max. I got nothing. What about your plan?
Looks like we're going to the science lab.
I'm gonna go put it together. Can you stay here and not get caught?
I might get on the other side of that door before you, Lupin.
The race is on. See you soon.
Yikes. Okay, now pay attention, 007. You have to find 4 objects. Sugar, soda can, duct tape, sodium chlorate. Here's how you do it. Oh my gosh. Any questions? Sodium chlor... what? It's just powder used to create chlorine dioxide. Shit, everybody knows that. So are you really going to try this? Keyword is try. I bow to your wisdom. Okay. Sugar, soda can, duct tape, sodium chlorate.
Warren is such a classic nerd. Let's see if I can find those items.
Okay, I have to remember where the science lab is. And I totally don't. That's my art class. So is this science class? Nope. Science class. But, come in.
Gross. I hate that formalin smell.
Okay.
No, this mixture doth not work.
Doth not work.
So, sodium chlorate is a weed killer. You'd think Warren would have told me that factoid.
I don't see why it necessarily matters. Batute? Weed killer.
Here's the sodium chlorate box. You know you're clumsy, Max. Don't waste your rewind power. Use the damn chair.
Yeah, okay. If you say so. Okay. Weed killer.
Only 3 more items to go.
It's a cigarette.
Everybody's asleep. I hate to wake them up, but I want a picture. Good evening, Fish Fish.
Fish fish. Good evening, fish fish. I'm taking so many pictures.
Thanks, Fish. Nice work.
Okay, turn it off.
Please resume your slumber.
Please resume your slumber. Fish fish.
Only a B-? Warren has shattered my faith. Of course, I'm barely passing science.
Yeah. I can change
You
the
deserve
grade.
way more than this for taking on Nathan, but every little grade counts.
Ho ho.
Yes, I like this plus better than that minus. Thanks for being there for me, Warren.
Okay. I don't know why I'm looking at this diagram.
Mass biology. Gross.
Okay.
A periodic table. Wish I knew what periodic means.
I used to pronounce it as patriotic table. Sugar.
Sugar.
I think I have to start looking in trash
You're
cans
halfway home, Max.
for soda cans and
I never said they were great, troll.
okay. You still there? Did you blow up, Max? Still here, didn't blow up, not yet. I need to concentrate now. Okay, I already got new pictures. Damn, that was way too close. I was doing so well until I got outside, and of course it was Principal Wells of all people blocking the way. The one person I least wanted to see. I wasn't ninja enough for him, so yeah, he busted me, but I finally got to see that gossip was true for a change. Principal Wells was shit-faced. Didn't even try to hide it. In fact, he was a lot cooler drunk than sober. I can see why he was so confused. Dealing with Kate's family and the Prescotts and David Matson, he still acts suspicious and gives me way too much tude, as he would say. Nobody says that seriously. But I can see that he's under a lot of pressure, so much that he's so wasted he can't even use his keys at midnight. Sure, he was in my way, but he was no match for my rewind power. After all, I had to go meet Chloe. Bad Max. Even though I thought I was in full ninja mode, Chloe still scared the shit out of me, which pissed me off considering what I've been going through. Sometimes she's so damn insensitive to other people's feelings. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same, to be honest. She wants all my attention for her and finding Rachel, and she gets all butthurt if I don't have time for her. Obviously, I have time in hand, but I can't stay mad at her for long, and she was so damn excited about having the keys to the main building. And honestly, I was pretty amped up too. I feel like we're kind of on the same page. Like, we're realizing that Chloe is very... It's her, like, her feelings are the only ones that she thinks matters. Like, she doesn't seem to care how we feel, what we think, if we have other friends. Even more so when we went to the front of the building and spied on Victoria's talking smack about me, shocked, and worse, actually trying to blackmail Mr. Jefferson to pick her photo for the Everyday Heroes contest. She's freaking unreal. I give Mr. Jefferson major respect for telling her to get lost, even though she deserved to be expelled for pulling that crap. This is her priority after what happened with Kate. I just don't understand Victoria, no matter how I try. She's already rich, pretty, and a good photographer. Why try so hard and hurt so many to manipulate everything already in your favor? I just hope that's not what I'm doing with my rewind power. Yes, there's something incredibly awesome about breaking into your own school at the witching hour. Although Chloe was technically right, how can we break in with a key? Never mind that it was a stolen key from the school's head of security. Anyway, the Blackwell ninjas strike again. Okay, I think I have to go look through trash cans for, what was it, soda can? Where'd Warren go? Duct tape. Where the heck am I gonna find duct tape? I can't go that way. Or that way. Trash can. Search.
Nothing in it.
Okay. There was more trash cans down here. Search.
Gross.
Search.
Nothing here.
Search.
Nothing. This is so lame.
You're getting kind of whiny on me again, Max.
Empty. Come on. So glad you still have your locker, Kate.
We haven't looked at my locker in so long. Is this the science lab again? Yep.
I probably should find those items now.
I'm trying. I wonder if the duct tape would be in the art.
This is like a scene in a horror film. You can never escape the lighthouse here. I feel gross even looking at Nathan's work. But he does have some style.
Dark style.
Oh, Kate. Even when you were sad, Daniel's a better illustrator than photographer. Said Max, the art critic. Victoria. That is pretty fucking sweet. How can I hate somebody that shoots like that?
Something else keeps like flashing.
I thought we used some tape in Jefferson's class last week. Victoria's cigarettes? I'm sure Mr. Jefferson's
she
impressed.
smokes. No, actually, like part of me was like, yeah, I could see it, but I wouldn't think she would do it in front of him. Duct tape.
The tape is mine.
Okay, we just need to keep looking in the...
Only one more ingredient left.
I think I'm gonna find that in the hall. Okay. I don't remember which way I was going. Wait, seriously? Am I out of trash cans? There it is.
Okay, I have the can. Now it's time to show Chloe that Max is the bomb.
I feel like I have to go back to the science lab for this. Okay. I have more. So cool to stalk the halls when it's dark and quiet, even with so many terrible things happening all around us. It felt like Chloe and I were walking toward the center of a great cosmic mystery, something bigger than any of us. But we kind of suck at Master Spy since we didn't have a key for the principal's office. No worries with my rewind power at hand, and of course Dr. Warren Graham. He came through with a bitchin' mini bomb made of sodium whatever. I probably learned more putting those ingredients together than the entire semester so far. Sorry, Miss Grant. Warren is the star student here. He tries so hard to help, maybe too much, but what's wrong with that these days? I'm so grateful he's on my team. Okay, hold on. I was in here for a reason. Okay. So get all of them. Second, I need to tape the can. Put the stuff in the can, and then boom. Do I have to do that in here, or can I... Or do I have to do it with I might actually have to do it with Chloe. Computer's getting ready to take off again. Preparing for flight. Oh, you're not in yet. I won.
Take it easy on the door, Chloe. Let's try this instead. Ooh, literally.
Yes! Time to blow shit up!
No, no, I feel like that's...
If you'll light the candle.
This is so cool!
No.
Get ready to haul ass.
Ugh.
So fucking cool!
And then they're gonna come in the morning.
Oh, we are toast! Here comes the whole Arcadia Bay Fire and Police Department.
So what should we do?
Like, can I rewind it? Yep. Okay.
Here are the keys. None for the principal's office.
Is there a way to shut off the alarm?
Take it easy on...
So you're gonna do literally the same thing again. Yeah, okay. Actually, what if we... search real quick. I don't think I'm allowed to search. I don't think I'm allowed to search with the alarm still going off.
Only a total phony would wear a crappy hat like that.
Can I take like the fire extinguisher? No, it's not a fire extinguisher, it's a hose. Is there a fire? Yeah, there's a fire extinguisher. Can I take it? Nope.
A long time ago, in a girl's room right here.
Feels like forever ago. I literally have no idea what I'm supposed to do differently.
Squirrels like nuts. Does that mean Samuel is... Nah.
I feel like I'm still supposed to go in here and look. Nah. Oh, hey, yo.
Get this bastard open, she can cheat with the room. Bullshit. Fuck the door.
Welcome to my domain.
You are magic. I have no clue how the hell you got in there, but you did it, sister.
The company I keep. Now, let's find what we want and beat it.
Okay.
My powers only go so far.
Man, I can see why the principal locks this room up. Fancy faux art crap. He must want everybody to know he has money, but no taste. How can you trust somebody who has a fucking bronze bird in his office? I'm glad I was expelled.
Yes,
Okay,
if
Chloe.
only the principal had a Monet or Picasso, you'd still be at Blackwell.
Eat me.
You tell her,
I'm
Max.
gonna pilfer the papers on this ugly ass desk. Okay, sure. It's ugly, but damn, is it a cozy chair.
Come on,
This is your
Chloe,
chance to
focus.
truly get all deductive and shit, Sherlock. Find us some clues about Rachel, or Kate, Nathan? Anybody. I'm on the case.
It's dark in here. Better.
This pretty much sums up Kate. Shy and sweet.
Huh.
And in the wrong place.
Update: at present time, there is a security investigation into a controversial video allegedly featuring Kate Marsh at a Vortex Club party that has been uploaded onto the internet without her knowledge or alleged consent, along with her claim of being taken to the hospital during the party. See the attached files for complete details. Kate Marsh represents the very best of the students at Blackwell Academy. Her GPA is consistently outstanding, along with her optimistic attitude and quiet work ethic. Her extracurricular activities with Meals on Wheels program has been acknowledged by KBay 7 News, and her diverse religious studies group has been a welcome addition to the wide range of student-led spiritual programs at Blackwell. She also has one of the best attendance records in the school history. Principal Wells, as the school nurse, I should inform you that Kate Marshall appears to have experienced some recent emotional or physical trauma. I spoke to her briefly and she was upset but vague and refused to talk further with me. I think it's important that we keep our eyes on her and make sure she's not under stress or duress from classmates, as is my suspicion.
Only 2 more files to go.
I got a text from Warren. So did you blow the lock, Unabomber? Oh please, I just wanted to see if you knew your explosives and to see your incredible artwork.
I certainly can't use this.
You okay?
Look at this pile.
Yep.
Tumbleweeds.
Okay.
Weird. This asshole has a spotless record.
Nathan Prescott continues his family historical legacy at Blackwell Academy with a stellar academic record and a variety of extracurricular activities, including work with the Arcadia Bay Homeless Fund. Nathan is also popular with students and faculty. He stands as a proud representation of Blackwell. I get the feeling a lot of that is fake.
Let's nab this last... Like I'm not gonna
read... I didn't
like
see it.
I'm not gonna read my own personal file.
Oh, GPA is not so hot. Max, as she prefers to be called, is considered a quiet, attentive student with much potential for her photography. Her GPA fluctuates, and she has acknowledged that she should be doing better. Her teachers back up her quiet intelligence, though some complaints to find her too nervous and nosy. Some faculty members would like Max to speak up more in class and be more assertive. Jefferson. Others would like her to be less so, but this is a common student suggestion rather than a specific recommendation. Update: despite some recent confrontations with Blackwell security, Max showed herself to represent the very best of Blackwell Academy by stopping fellow student Kate Marsh from jumping off the dormitory roof today. At this time, there's an ongoing police faculty investigation, but Max's heroism is undisputed.
This file is going to be so spotless, I'll projectile vomit.
Victoria Chase is a gold standard for Blackwell Academy, a student with a consistently high GPA and extracurricular activities that reflect her career goals in photography. Victoria also receives high marks from faculty for her devotion to the Vortex Club, among other organizations devoted to Blackwell spirit and history.
I have to make sure Warren doesn't have a
He has
background.
the best record, or the GPA, out of anybody. Warren is considered to be an exemplary student and represents a long tradition of excellence in science at Blackwell. He has the gift or curse of gab depending on the faculty. Some have accused him of playing science pranks, but this is not confirmed by his science teacher, Miss Grant. We hope Warren focuses his academic vision and continues forward towards his bright future.
Rachel doesn't seem so troubled based on all this.
Well, she has a 4.0 too.
There's not much here about the police investigation.
Unfortunately, Rachel Amber has stopped attending class for the past month, and she's left no contact with students or faculty for the past month. Her parents are at the present unaware of her whereabouts, and Blackwell hopes for her quick return to continue her academic excellence. Rachel Amber is the quintessential student representation of Blackwell Academy. She excels in all of her studies and extracurricular activities, which are numerous. Popular with both students and faculty, she has the de facto qualities of scholarship and leadership that is hallmark of Blackwell legacy. Her diverse goals include a career in international law and fashion modeling. There is no doubt that Rachel will achieve all of her dreams with Blackwell as the fulcrum. This is Lieutenant Rossi. Just wanted to let you know that Rachel Amber's investigation has officially been closed on our end. We always hope for that one magic clue, but once again, Arcadia Bay covers up another secret. We always keep our eyes and ears open, but that's all we can do for now. Thanks for all your help. Oh, they gave up on her.
Man, I don't blame the principal for expelling Chloe.
Oh, 1.7.
Bad Chloe.
Bad Chloe. Chloe Price is a problematic student at Blackwell despite the best efforts of the faculty and administration to guide her academically. Chloe does little homework and is often willfully belligerent to her teachers. She has caused numerous class disruptions with inappropriate comments and rude gestures to fellow students. She was recently suspended for spray painting graffiti in the parking lot. Even though Chloe is an intelligent student with potential, she chooses to squander it on empty rebellion against a non-mandatory institution. Chloe Price is no longer a student at Blackwell. See attached police reports. Yeah, she was expelled.
I think we found everything in here. I should go join Chloe now.
Want to see these other things are?
I guess being a bully is in the Prescott DNA.
It's come to my attention that the Prescott family crest has been removed from the library wall for no apparent reason. This local historical crest is required as per the donation terms to the library, where the donations will be rescinded, among others, for the school. Along with that, I understand that the tragic event involving Miss Marsh gives you pause, but I suggest that canceling Thursday's party is not conducive to the can-do spirit of Blackwell Academy. I expect you to reconsider and come to the same obvious conclusion. Douche nozzle.
If I would have signed the petition, I could have made the difference.
Dear Miss Grant, as principal of Blackwell Academy, it is my sad, unpleasant, regrettable duty to inform you that your petition to block the new surveillance system has come up literally a handful of votes short. It is not my policy to take sides in these matters, as we encourage the faculty and student body to participate in their school's operation. I recognize the controversial nature of these cameras and rest assured that they will be implemented with the utmost concern for privacy. Thank you for your passion and for inspiring Blackwell students to make their voices heard. I hope they will not be too discouraged by the outcome of your petition. We are proud of them. Yuki?
You're not so tacky up close.
Okay, now let's talk to Chloe.
Max, you better come check out these files. Nathan accuses Rachel of bringing drugs on campus, and my step troll went along because he thinks Rachel was a bad influence on me. Assholes.
If David is teaming up with Nathan Prescott, that's a bad sign.
Nathan Prescott III. Oh, he's so money. No. And you know the Prescotts dropped major bank to bury Nathan's real file.
No. Hold on. Sorry, I don't want to keep cutting in and out, but I don't want to listen to her sit there and howl.
Secret probation, but I was expelled?
The Prescotts always get their money's worth. Check out that note. Open it.
It's just some crazy drawing.
It's not a drawing. Look. Rachel in the dark room. Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it.
What is this?
Fucked up. What does this even mean? Nathan is truly psychotic. I know he has something to do with Rachel missing.
Whoa, listen to this. David M. always asks what's going on in my head. David M. always helps me follow those he follows.
What?
It's pretty cryptic.
No, it sounds like they formed some sort of weird team, the Super Hebrews.
Jesus. David was stalking Kate, hassling me, and now we know he was all over Rachel too.
Oh, we are so going into his garage files. Plus, I'm getting a little paranoid in here. We got our info, let's bail. But maybe we shouldn't leave without a gift.
No, you are not taking the cozy chair.
Max, do your powers include mind reading? Or did you just rewind because I tried to steal the chair? Shit, I'm confused.
It's the powers of best friendship. I know how you roll. We should definitely get out of here. We pressed our luck enough.
Hello, what have we here?
Money!
Holy shit! Jackpot! Cha-ching!
Wowzer. That's a lot for the handicapped fund.
Dude, there's $5,000 here. I could pay Frank back tonight. This'll chill him out after our knife showdown yesterday.
What is the handicapped fund?
Are you gonna make a big issue out of this? Or just rewind and take the greenbacks for yourself? I hope you do that instead of lecturing me.
I don't know if like this handicapped fund is an actual thing or not. And I don't know. I don't know. I kind of want to take it, but at the same time I don't. Like, So I don't know. I kind of don't believe that it's actually for like some. I don't know what this handicapped fund is. I'm totally stalling. I am. I need to choose. I am aware. I need to choose. But I don't know if it's an actual thing. I'm trying to like go through like pros and cons in my head. Okay, I think we're gonna take it. I don't trust that it's actually truly
Frank knows things
handicapped.
about Rachel, and he might talk if he's been paid, right?
You are Supermax. And with the leftover dough, I'll take you on a road trip to Portland for the day. We'll stock up on tats, beer, weed, and donuts,
And books from Powell's?
and strip clubs.
And books.
Kidding. But you never know.
I'd be down. I just want the bookstore.
I feel like shit for taking that money.
Yep. Deal with it. Do not make me regret it.
That impish look scares me.
Care for a midnight swim? The Blackwell pool is ours.
Swimming? You want to take that risk now?
It's been a crazy
No.
week. We deserve a little mindless fun in the water.
No.
We're done for the night anyway. We're rich, and nobody busted us. So, splish splash?
You're right. We hella deserve it. Splish splash.
No.
Did you actually just say hella? I think I'm a good bad influence on you.
No. I don't want to go to the pool. I want to go home and sleep. I don't want to do this. Please? I don't want to do this. Why do those doors just keep opening like this?
We're in the otter's lair.
Big fucking deal. I want that heated water.
We still have to play it cool, okay? I still go to school here.
You can own this hellhole once you figure out your rerun.
I don't want to do this. Can I turn around and leave?
Chloe's so psyched for girls' night out, so I'd better follow her evil plan.
I had the option to leave, though. I don't. Dang it.
I would love a soda, but I'd just get wired.
Okay, let's go, Chloe.
Boys or girls?
Girls?
Girls, of course.
Girls.
The boys' locker room is
Ooh,
gonna be gross.
Let me check to see if the pool's heated.
Brooke's locker.
Looks like Brooke wants to go to the drive-in with Warren.
Oh, she should. That would be cute. A sock.
Where does that other sock go?
A sock.
Those are some musty ass old shirts. Yuck. Those look like the most cozy, comfy towels in towel history. What?
Victoria's locker.
So, Victoria's secret is selfies. Go fuck your... No. Jefferson said, don't confuse art with the artist. These are cool shots.
You okay? I'm not for selfies.
The wit, it burns.
Okay.
Was Chloe here?
What is it? Oh, weed.
A bus ticket? Was she going to run away? Like Rachel Amber? Flippers in a swimming pool? Are they training Navy frogmen here? This isn't a desperate cry for attention or anything.
Okay. Anything in the showers? I'm actually kind of surprised the pool's just open like this.
Chloe just couldn't wait to splish splash in the pool.
Max, try to find the light for the pool. I want to see the sharks.
Otters don't like sharks. They bite.
So do I. Hit that light.
No. Do you not see the windows? I do not want to turn on the light.
There has to be a control panel for the lights around. Coffee and swimming. Good combo.
Not a good combo. I have drank coffee before
Yes,
swimming
we
and
did
I
it.
felt
Otters.
really nauseous the entire time I was swimming. It was not a fun experience. Turning to me.
Don't even think I'm gonna make a move on you.
Okay, I won't think about it. I don't like this. Oh, is it just the... Oh, like in the pool. I thought it meant like lights overall. Okay, Chloe is already naked. Well, no, I shouldn't say naked, but she's already undressed. Nice underwear. It's weird seeing the top of her head.
Time to do or die, Max.
I don't want to get in. I don't... Nope. I'm a little too... I've already done a lot of stuff that I normally wouldn't.
In case I run out of air, I know where to come.
I have already done more than I normally would.
Oh yeah, baby. Feels like a hot tub. And with my cash dash, I'm queen of the world. Bow. Tell me you're not gonna stand there watching me like a zombie.
I'm going to stand here watching you like a zombie.
Don't you dare! Come stop me, hippie. Okay, you asked for it.
No, 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 no. I don't want to do this, though.
Cowabunga!
And tidy whities. Just kidding.
Why, look, an otter in my water. Dun 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 dun.
You are so obvious.
Don't like
I still
this.
get freaked out by that movie, so stop. I can't even watch any of those shark shows.
I don't like this.
I'll just rewind and harpoon you. Otter's revenge.
Cheater.
Yeah, you wouldn't know about that.
I wish Rachel was here. She would totally love being in here at night.
Please stop bringing up Rachel
guys have met
because you
each
get
other.
jealous when I bring up
No.
Kate.
With all this stuff going on, I'm starting to think everything is related. And I want to find out for Kate's sake. She almost died today.
Your power is changing everything, Max. Especially you. I can already tell. You're not so chicken shit anymore.
Thanks, girlfriend.
You know what I mean. You're becoming like this force of nature.
More like luck.
What are we
nature.
doing? I want to get
My
out
power
and leave.
failed trying to rescue Kate. Maybe I'm just stumbling back and forth in time. For what reason?
You didn't stumble when you saved me, Max.
What if I had?
Thank God. But What if I had? What if Kate didn't jump, but you would be dead?
So it's time to start moving forward in time. And we're obviously connected since without me, you would have never discovered your power, right?
Honestly, I don't know, but we're gonna tell her absolutely. Because I need Chloe in my corner.
You make me feel like I know what I'm doing.
And you make me feel like I have a reason for still being in Arcadia Bay.
I hope so.
Stop being so goddamn humble. You're like the smartest, most talented person I've
The
ever known.
characters are
More
like
than
are
Rachel and-
kind of odd right now.
Dude, I'm not her groupie, okay? I'm sure you have Blackwell bros all over you. Like Warren.
Warren is nice. Like, gross.
Ew. I don't want any Blackwell bros over me. There's a couple cute guys there, but they probably think I'm a total nerd.
Nerds are hot.
Oh no,
There's
she's
just
not
already
looking at us.
confident
She's
that-
kind of. They're both just kind of
Fortunately, that
staring
didn't
off
come
into
with
the
my revenge
distance.
power.
No worries.
And the
Once
character,
you get
I
over
don't know.
yourself,
Character
you're gonna
models
make
are
the
being
world
kind
proud.
of just look kind of odd
As
right
long
now.
as you're there with me.
Don't look so sad. I'm never leaving you.
Now I'm getting cold in here.
Let's get out. Can we
Because
leave?
we're yapping instead of attacking each other, Otter versus Shark style. I think I've had my pool experience for the year. Let's jump.
Let's
Yes.
call it a draw. I'm gonna freeze my ass off when I get out.
Are you gonna dry off before putting your clothes on?
Gross. I feel like we just went swimming in Chlorine Bay.
You look cute with your hair soaked in chemicals.
Thanks. You would know.
Hide!
Oh, but the pool lights are on. Dear Kate, I don't care,
We have to
God.
go now.
Where's the door out? Here it is. Bleh.
Are you shitting me?
Ha ha ha! Oh, great, and it's him too. Eh.
Dude, hide! Like when we were kids.
I could use my power. Or just look for a hiding spot. Or both.
Where are they?
I can't see anything.
Hello?
I have no idea where I am. I can kind of see me.
Better not try any Halloween pranks after today. I'm serious. I heard something over here. Who's here? I got a flashlight and a stick. Hey!
I don't know where I'm supposed to hide though.
Where are they? Hello?
Like Chloe's kind of wedged. But I don't think I can kind of wedge. I don't know where I'm supposed to hide.
Hello? Anybody there?
Okay.
Better not try any Halloween pranks after today. I'm serious. I heard something over here. Who's here? I got a flashlight and a stick.
Okay. Can I leave now? Do ya think? Or should I just hide in one of the stalls? I don't know if going into the pool would be a good idea.
We are so invisible.
No, we're in. No. I didn't enjoy that. I was not having a blast. Also, how did...
Turn around. They're coming. We have to find another way out.
Oh, this is bullshit.
How did David get in if Chloe has his
You can't go back
keys?
to your dorm now. You're a Blackwell fugitive. Crash at my place tonight.
You want me to crash where the Blackwell security officer lives so I'll be safe? Okay. Into the car.
Her truck is so identifiable.
Get in.
We're gonna be seen driving away.
Later, fuckers! Max, you rock! We are so fucking awesome!
Yes, we so are.
Okay, when there's security cameras set up all over the school, which I think they're forgetting too. Her truck is extremely identifiable, and if we were just spotted, like, leaving, major whoopsie. Ugh. Okay, well, we somehow managed to escape. We're in Chloe's room. Are we sleeping in like our underwear and bras? Oh, no. Okay, I don't understand how people do that. I would be freezing. Her hair is actually really fun dyed up towards the top. Chloe's is. We never see the top of her head, we just see the end, so I wasn't sure if she had like her whole head dyed or what. Big stretch. Take a selfie.
Always remember this moment.
Photobomb!
Photo hog. It feels like a different world from yesterday.
We left a skid mark on Blackwell last night.
Like it needs another one.
Okay. See, if this was me, I'd be freaking
I'd
out
like to do
so much
something
more.
Good for my school in Arcadia Bay. I can't even submit my photo to represent. I just don't want to be
Watch,
rejected.
she'll do it at the end and then
Every
she'll
great artist gets
magically
rejected
get
before
in.
They get accepted. So you have to enter a photo.
Even though I'm pimping the school in town you want to torch?
Come on, I don't want to see Arcadia Bay burned to the shore. I just say shit like that because I've been trying to get out of here since you left, basically. If I could find Rachel, then pay Frank off, I'm still leaving to start a whole new life.
Wish we could just hang out all morning like we used to. Maybe we should get up. I have to get back to Blackwell soon.
Yep.
Oh, does the schoolgirl have a test today?
Probably.
I'm
but-
starting to feel like going to Blackwell every day is a test. I just need to get on my regular school schedule again.
Okay, let's get up. Get up.
Okay, I need to get dressed now.
Are we stealing some of
I
our
don't think
clothes?
I'll be washing today.
No, I don't. No, I don't think we should. Nope, let's just go put on our stuff from yesterday, I guess. Okay, glad to see you didn't blow up Blackwell last night. Almost glad. BTW, the drive-in is actually popular, so I'm buying the tickets now. I'll let you take care of the popcorn. In other words, you can't back out now. Oh. I think I still want to kind of send,
Time to put on your daily armor, Max.
Who's the girl that wants to go with him? I forgot. Brooke?
Still reeks like a chlorine factory.
See if you can find a suitable outfit in my fashion hole.
So I guess we are going mosh today.
I don't think I'll be moshing today.
No? So we're supposed to look in the closet? Watch, she's gonna pull out something of Rachel's
Time
or
for
whatever.
some Chloe cosplay.
Hey, there you go. Rachel left a bunch of her clothes with me.
Yep.
She's your size.
But not quite my style.
Max, you don't have a style yet. At least give it a try. You can always rewind back to your chlorine brand t-shirt and generic jeans.
You suck. I like my shirt and jeans. But
Same,
it
that's
would
like
be
what I
cool
wear
to
every
try
day.
on Rachel's clothes.
No,
just to
it would
see
not
if
be
it
cool. Do not be trying
Stop
on her
second-guessing
friend's
yourself, Max.
clothes.
Put this on and let your inner punk rock girl come out. You can afford to take chances whenever and whatever you want to try. For example, I dare you to kiss me.
What?
I double dare you. Kiss me now.
Kiss her!
Damn, you're hardcore, Max. Now I can text Warren and tell him he doesn't stand a chance. Unless
She
he's into
backed
girl-on-girl
away
action.
from me?
You're such a dork.
She backed away from me?
Oh man, that was priceless when I kissed Chloe. She didn't think I would.
I kind of feel like they are kind of like there's like a tension between them though. So I'm gonna leave it. But I definitely feel like there is this like tension between them. Wah. Rocker. Wah. No.
Looking sick, Max? A couple
No.
tats, some piercings, and we'll make a thrasher out of you yet.
Ready for the mosh pit, Shaka Bra.
Shaka bra.
Maybe not.
Maybe
Go on
not.
down and say hi to Joyce. Free breakfast. I have to wake and bake first.
I promise not to tell.
I don't
Let's not
think
rewind and find out, okay?
I don't think Joyce will actually want to see us.
I thought Chloe might put up a pic of me instead. Can't compete with Rachel. Jesus. Now I am
Chloe,
glad
money
Chloe took
now. I
me.
have your money, asshole.
This
When I'll
guy is
text you when,
serious
before the end of the week,
and
or else
scary.
you can't keep like comparing yourself
I was
to
such a wuss to cower in the closet while David hit her.
Chloe though. You ran away, Max. Well, I shouldn't. I mean, I doubt she really had much of a choice, but you left. You cannot
Oh my god, that smells so amazing.
blame. Max, thank you from my heart for reaching out to me on the roof. You're the only one who was there for me at school, the only one who truly cared. I have to believe you were sent to give me hope. You did so much more than that. My father is grateful as well. You'll always be in our prayers. Loves and blessings, Kate. Hey, Kate, I'm so glad you're okay. I'll visit you as soon as I can. Promise. Okay.
It's like when we were kids here. Feels so good to wash my face after all that chlorine. And hiding.
My hair would be a ratty mess if I didn't do anything. Like if I didn't shower after swimming in a pool. A chlorinated pool. I still feel like Joyce isn't going to want to see us. Now I'm really nervous.
Good morning, Joyce.
Rachel, I mean Max. Whew, you startled me. Well, you fit those clothes well. Thank God you're not a hellraiser like her or Chloe. Now tell me exactly what you want to chow on.
Okay, or not. She seems perfectly fine with us. Eggs and bacon!
Eggs and bacon all the way. Remember when you guys would sleep in until I yelled out, wakey, wakey, eggs and bacon?
Totally. We'd wake up so fast.
So this time you can help me with the ingredients. I need you to grab me the actual eggs and the bacon.
Okay,
I
can
can
do.
handle eggs and bacon. The eggs always come first, as Joyce used to say.
Okay, I think bacon should be in the fridge.
I should evolve and become a vegan, but bacon.
My parents were telling me earlier today, and they tell me this all the time, it'd be very easy for me to go
Right.
vegetarian. But I like
After
things
all
like
these
bacon.
years and everything that's happened, it's great to see you and Chloe together again. She hasn't had a good friend since you or Rachel. Oh, those clothes remind me so much of her. Such a sweet girl. I'm just hoping she's living large in LA.
I'd love to think that too, Joyce, but
We're on the same page, Max. I keep hoping that Rachel will show up or even send a message to Chloe from Hollywood. Or wherever she is.
Was Rachel mad at Chloe?
is there any reason that Rachel might be mad at Chloe and left without her?
Chloe could piss everybody off but her. They were almost joined at the head. Reminded me of you and Chloe. But Rachel wasn't as grounded as you.
I'm grounded? Since when?
I wouldn't call us grounded.
Maybe that's why Chloe likes Rachel so much.
Max Caulfield, are you actually jealous of Rachel?
Maybe.
Maybe. Rachel was so much cooler than me.
You think? Then why has Chloe been telling me she wishes she could be more like you over the past 5 years?
Doubt it. Did she really? 5 years ago feels like 1,000 now.
And that makes me what, a century old? You're only 18, Max. Oh, youth. If only I could go back.
It's not all that, Joyce.
Voila, a breakfast fit for us queens. And a king. Go sit at the table.
Please don't have David show up. Please don't have David show up. Pretty please. Pretty please.
Oh, man. I don't want to be famous for this. Who drinks beer this early around here?
Really? Are you really asking that?
I guess nobody waters the plant here.
Peanut butter.
I'm glad. Thank you so much, Joyce. I'm never leaving this table.
Good, you can clean.
8. There's nothing on that fork. There was nothing on that fork. There's nothing on that fork. Max. There's nothing on that fork. And she still ate all of it anyways.
Bring those eggs and bacon to my belly.
What else can I look at? Do I have to look at the newspaper again?
Oh man, I don't want to be famous for this.
Can I stand up? What am I doing?
Seeing
Oh,
you
waiting for
again.
her. Okay.
Ah, made me remember so much. I know these photos don't measure up to your work, Max.
My favorite photographers probably take pictures similar to yours. You make David happy, Joyce.
He wants us all to be happy, Max. He's just not great at showing it.
I don't think I can rock this outfit like Rachel.
You have your own cool style.
It's such a mom thing to say. Oh, you have your own style, and
I totally
I
remember that
think
day.
I believe it's true. Like every
I'm
person has their own
glad.
style, but
William took this picture with his instant camera. Oh, it was the last picture he ever took. He had his car out right after this, and
I know, Joyce. I'm sorry.
I didn't show you this to be morbid. In fact, I want you to have this.
why?
This was when my baby was so full of life and light. She was hopeful, positive.
Wait, which one are
Everything
we?
she's
We
not
don't look.
today.
I don't look like either of those person.
This was the last time I ever saw Chloe truly happy.
Here she comes.
Did you guys have a bonding session about how fucked up I am?
It's not always about you.
Chloe, please. It's too early to start picking a fight. Eat instead.
I'll keep the warden busy while you go peek in the garage.
Now stop whispering, or I'll know you're talking about me.
Stop being so nosy, Mother. Jeez, I can't do anything around here without everybody getting up in my shit.
You okay?
No one can even
Wow.
joke with you, Chloe. You fly off the handle like that.
Excuse me. I have to use the bathroom.
Sure, run off and pee when you should back me up.
Now who's being paranoid? Just listen to yourself.
Nobody else does.
Yuki.
I do need to get into David's computer. He's gotta be hiding shit.
It's password protected, isn't it?
No shit, it needs a password. How about step douche? Try again. I need more clues.
Okay, Detective Max on the case once again.
Nothing to see here.
You okay? Aww.
Maybe I could try stepdad for the password.
Chloe, I'm so happy you were born today. Thanks for bringing me into the family. We'll try it. I will try Chloe. I forget what that means.
Try again.
How many tries do I have before it locks me out?
Nothing in it.
What do you mean? There's the monitor. You can check in.
Naturally, David would buy a heavy-duty. I can even see the combination.
7171.
It might be a useful password.
7171. I don't remember what that means. Padlock.
Chloe can't get another gun now. Unless she steals it back from Frank.
Okay.
Huh. Maybe this ID number might work.
Honestly, I doubt it. But we'll see.
I could try the license number for the password. Looks like David has read this a lot. What did he learn?
I don't know. What did he learn? Step douche. There's a tape.
Obviously, David's parents care about him.
Video message from mom and dad.
That date might be a good password.
There's so many good password ideas that she's thinking of now.
Cute. Can't picture David driving Joyce around with this on the car.
Honk just married. I can't really see it either. Ooh.
That's cute.
To real life hero.
Here.
Stop. And Knife.
Even David Madsen might
to my
be an
field angel,
to
keep your
somebody
wings
else.
up.
Now the car looks ready to roll. This is a better hobby for David than surveillance.
What's in the
Joyce might as well have wrote, "Let's get married."
It was an honor having you in the diner. Nice to know that gentleman still exists. Love to talk with you again. Talk with you soon. By the way, the name is Joyce. If you forgot.
Might be a useful password.
Okay. And he keeps it on his sun visor though. That is kind of sweet. My mom has a note from my dad in her wallet that says like "love you" and stuff.
David has been dragging his head around since 2001.
And it's really old too. Like almost the pen is practically worn off of it. Okay. Oh my gosh. Can I just try all of them?
Score! Max the hacker strikes again.
The first one worked.
Whoa. Spoiler alert. Rachel definitely hooked up with Frank.
What?
But why does David care?
Rachel Amber, 18, was picked up at 2:35 p.m. at Blackwell Academy for possession of a controlled substance. This was reported by David Madsen, head of campus security, who witnessed her trying to hide or secure a suspicious medical bag. This officer was called into question. Miss Amber, who responded with threats and denials, her bag was found to contain various illegal pharmaceuticals.
Instead of stalking Kate, David could have helped her.
Overheard Kate and follows the same path to every class. Overheard Kate and Dana talking about supplies for Vortex party. Drugs. Watched Kate with her church group. She knows her Bible. Kate stays in the bathroom longer than other students. Drugs. Oh my god, he's obsessed with finding drugs on kids. Saw Kate help Jefferson after class. Don't trust grown men with goatees. Okay, Mr. Hairy Lip. Kate has kept her to herself since Vortex Club party, not even church. Drugs. Tried to talk to Kate about party. She got upset and ran. Guilty.
This is so wrong. Creepy bastard.
Really? Did any of that help me
I better
at
tell
all?
Chloe about this now.
Can I like log out of this?
Whoa, spoiler alert. Rachel definitely hooked up with Frank. But why does David care?
Hi, Joyce. Can I talk with Joyce?
Oh, I should know that Chloe can't get through an hour without creating drama.
Yuki?
Nice
Oh no.
breakfast.
David, you back already?
I have to take a nap after writing up vandalism reports last night.
What happened?
Some little shit-ass punks broke into the swimming pool. This is what happens at these PC bullshit colleges. Entitled students taking over the campus.
Do you know for sure it was Blackwell students?
Who else would do it? And I'm gonna bust them.
Because you have nothing else to do with your life? Hello.
Figures you'd be here. Is that your Rachel Amber Halloween costume?
You know more about her than me.
No. You and Chloe think you know more than anybody. Like all teenagers.
Leave Max alone, David. Stop threatening students.
He threatens them with surveillance cameras, so he can spy on everybody. Like he spies on all of us here.
What?
Don't start, Chloe. Not now.
Yeah, I'm just always starting shit, right? You're a total paranoid, David.
Not now, Chloe.
You used to call me a loser for getting kicked out of Blackwell. So who's the loser now, David? Who haven't you accused or harassed? Between your investigations into Rachel and Kate, what have you done besides get in trouble?
Why would I side with David?
You're a bully, David. I saw you harass Kate Marsh when she was going through hell. You could have totally helped her. Everybody at Blackwell is a suspect to you, except for Nathan Prescott. That's why the students and faculty don't like you. You even hit your stepdaughter. I do respect your service, but you don't respect anybody.
Chloe was doing drugs. That's illegal.
So is spying on people in your family and at your work. Why do you have photos of Kate Marsh and Rachel Amber in your files anyway?
What? Is this true, Max?
What?
Yes, David. Why do you have these files at all? I find this very disturbing.
I do not have to take this kind of interrogation. Not from you punks.
Maybe you should calm down.
Oh. You're turning on me now, huh? Women always stick together. Well, screw you.
David, you better go to a hotel until we figure this out.
You can't kick me out of my own home.
It's my home, David. Paid for and in my name. You know the law, right?
Oh, I thought I knew a lot of things.
back. Big stretch, baby.
Like when I'm outflanked.
Have a nice day.
Chloe, for once, just please shut up.
Yeah, I mean, she's not helping.
I hope Joyce doesn't hate me for tearing into David.
Can I talk to Joyce? I'm sorry.
Max, don't beat yourself up. David earned this all by himself. Understand?
Well, that's all the reassurance I need. I don't know why I would side with him anyways. Let's go.
Max, that gave me chills. And you better not rewind this one.
Nope. Let's go. I don't understand why I would side with David, unless I'm forgetting something, which is possible, but I don't think I am.
Listen, when I went through David's laptop, I found pictures of Rachel and Frank being more than friends.
Right, no way, Max. She was just posing to tease Frank.
If you're not gonna believe me, why don't we check out what Frank has in his RV?
What's that gonna prove?
Frank has Rachel's bracelet. What else does he have in there?
Motherfucker better not have anything. For his sake. Let's check the door. Frank gets so wasted, he sometimes forgets to lock it.
Chloe, that looks disgusting.
I can't believe you hung out with him.
Not anymore. We have to be casual ninjas here. Shitballs. Okay, here's the plan. I'll go to the diner and distract Frank by telling him I have his money, but he needs to come with me. Then you come in and rewind, so Frank doesn't see me. Then you can tell Frank he needs to check out his RV, and then you rewind after you get the key, and
Chloe, I got this. I'll be right back.
don't let my epic plan get in the way of yours. I'll try to scrounge up a Scooby snack to distract his mangy mutt.
You okay?
Now to find a quick
Can
and
I
easy
have
way
the
to
dog?
snag Frank's keys.
I want to pet the doggo. Oh, a text from our dad. Pop here, I'm sorry I haven't gotten in touch sooner. I know your mom is very proud of you for saving that girl, as am I. We have no doubt sending you to Blackwell is the best thing you ever demanded we do. Makes us so proud to read about you in the news and see actual video of you walking down from the roof with that girl. And if you want to come back home now to relax and maybe go to a high school around here, the door is wide open. Thanks, Pop. It's been a whirlwind here. I'm not ready to come home yet. Talk later. Okay. Hey, Mr. Fisherman. No, Ellie. Please.
Good lord, bacon. I'm ready to nosh again.
What is nosh?
But I need to get those keys from Frank.
Okay, it's officially sold out, but I managed to get us both tickets. Had to fight a dozen bullies off for him, though. Freaking nerds.
I could chug this beer, or dump it on Frank. Beer is gross, so... Frank Bauer stars in A Face Full of Beans. Turn up the brain to 11, Max. How can you snag Frank's keys?
Hello.
You have serious balls, little girl. But hanging out with Chloe, playing with guns, and dressing up like Rachel doesn't
No,
make
Elle.
you cool or tough. What the fuck do you want? Take a picture of me and I'll break your fucking camera.
How do you know these are Rachel's clothes?
Because she looks beautiful in them and you look like ass.
They were
You're
together.
lucky I just took that gun from you.
Grab your keys and let's check out your RV.
Let's not. You fucking creep me out.
In other words, Max, no keys.
No. Okay.
Maybe I could chat up that officer.
Let me get her.
Stay on them until I get the info I need.
I just totally took Ellie all the way downstairs.
I just wanted to see what would happen if I did this.
I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, okay. So we're not going to do that. We are going to spill the plate.
You eat like a pig. Try the floor.
I was eating those beans. Are you fucking insane? I was eating those beans!
Okay. Is there anything around that I can use?
You'd never
Those
know
are just
how weird
postcards.
this town is by these postcards.
Is there anything I can use to help me? Nathan's here?
Rachel? Whatever the fuck. Oh look, Max Amber. Nice outfit. Looks like ass on you.
That's what everybody
Sure
keeps
hope you're
saying.
not following me. You're in enough trouble after you got David fired.
What?
Considering we're in a public diner with a police officer right over there, you shouldn't advertise your rage, Prescott.
No worries, cause you're
David's
the one trying
fired?
to fake it till you make it. At least you were smart enough to keep your big mouth shut in the principal's office.
We're gonna, Rachel and Frank.
I bet Frank hooked you and Rachel Amber up with party supplies.
Nice try. Rachel partied like a fiend on her own. More than me.
I doubt that.
Like you would know, virgin. Even that pig over there knows Rachel hung out more with Frank. I mean, don't talk to the cop about that, dumbass.
Try interrogating somebody else, Lieutenant Caulfield.
Frank, Nathan, or Officer Barry?
There she is, Super Maxine. That's your new nickname around the bay.
Okay.
It's alright, but you did earn it. We're all real proud of you for helping Kate down.
Thanks, Officer Barry. I was just lucky. And right on time. Kate is who counts.
I'm glad you're representing Blackwell Academy.
Rachel and Frank.
Nathan said that Rachel Amber represents Blackwell, with Frank Bowers.
Bowers ain't no student anymore. Sadly, he does represent one side of Arcadia Bay. I want you to stay out of his orbit, okay? Him and that rabbit mutt.
I heard something about Frank Bowers and his puppy. My boy does love his dog.
Especially when the dog is your personal drooling bodyguard.
Only
You
if he's
couldn't
been
bet he
trained like that.
Poor thing on blood.
Gross. I wouldn't bet. Where did he get the pup?
Frank used to bet on dog fights. To his credit,
No.
he had a revelation. He saved a bunch of the dogs, kept one for himself. He's still a creep.
I
You
had
let Chloe stay away,
pit
right?
mix foster puppies like almost 2 years ago now. And somebody actually tried adopting one of them. Her name was Castle. And they tried adopting her so she could live in a shed and dogfight because she was a pit mix.
You act so scary, but you did save all those dogs.
One, I'm not acting. Two, who told you about the dogs?
It's actually a great story. You're an animal lover. Could I pet the doggy? I could go grab him from your RV right now.
I won't even let you pick up the dog shit.
Oh.
Besides, you don't want a leash. You want these keys right here. Look at your eyes dilate. You're worse than a junkie, Max. But no fix for you.
He's put them out on the table though, so if I spill the plate, could I grab it? Could nope. Never mind. It's like maybe I could grab the. I could grab the keys while he's talking. I didn't mean to go back that far, but now he's gonna put the keys away. Yep.
You act.
One, I'm not.
It's a. Could I?
I'm gonna go back and talk with Nathan some more.
Thanks for the help, dickhead.
I don't actually get
Thanks
to talk
for
to
the
him.
help, dickhead. I have the keys. Time to bounce.
I do? When did I get the keys?
No reason to go now.
What? Ooh, they're and they can't. They're right in front of him.
I'm afraid I'll have to take your keys now, asshole.
What?
You did not just do that. Give me back my keys, bitch. Give me my keys now.
Okay. Is this something
Key
that
broke.
like?
Now back to Chloe.
Oh, now I have the key? I do. Okay, I'm so confused as to when she's grabbing this stuff. I'm still not totally recognizing like when things stay and when things don't. Hi, Alyssa. Can I talk to you? No? I can.
I'd love to talk, Max, but I'm drowning in puddle scum.
Okay.
Nice Scooby snack, Chloe. Careful, Max. Cujo ahead.
Okay, I have the key.
I should have known. The amazing Spider Max.
I couldn't have done it without Frank. Now let's get in and out.
You'll need this, Max.
Oh, I get the bone? I get the dog?
On your mark, get set. Throw!
In the parking lot. I don't want the dog to get hit.
Treat, boy.
I
think
don't.
we just made that dog our bitch.
I don't want him
Get
in
it?
the road to get
Now I
hit.
can snoop in peace. But let's not waste time. The doggy is busy now, but he might come back.
I could just see him getting hit,
Damn.
and I don't want
I thought
that.
my room was a shithole.
you're not a creepy drug dealer.
Frank has issues, but he's not creepy. At least I didn't think so until I saw him with Rachel's bracelet.
Let's still say they were a thing. Chloe just doesn't want to believe it.
Cruise everywhere in this bad boy. Can you see us heading down the coast of Big Sur and beyond?
Yes, we'd be tearing up the highway. And you'd probably want me to kiss you again. Chloe, we're on a schedule. We need clues about Rachel.
Yes.
I know. Just daydreaming.
Sorry to burst your bubble, but we gotta look for stuff. Okay, bottle.
Can't quite picture Frank and Chloe drinking beer and hanging out.
Dog
I
food?
think the doggy likes... Frank is almost a made-for-TV hoarder. This place is nasty.
It is. It's gross.
Pompidou?
That's the dog's name.
That's a
Pompidou. I actually kind of love it, though.
Frank must have a reason to keep a police radar nearby. That would be so cool to take this baby on the road with Chloe.
Maybe, like, clean it up first, though, because it's really gross right now. A baseball bat.
I doubt Frank is trying out for the Arcadia Bay Brewers. Yuck. The archetypal filthy guy dishes. Good to know Frank has a knife lying around.
Thankfully, like, for the like, we have a dishwasher. A blowtorch?
That's a pretty extreme lighter.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, we got prescription pills.
Are these for Frank, or is he selling them?
Or both.
Or both. Too bad I don't have my Frank Bowers decoder ring.
It's open.
Okay, this vent is loose. I need something to pry it open.
Okay.
That's almost cute to see Frank posing with his dog. I could pry this vent open with the right tool.
Okay, so I need to find something to pry this stuff open with.
How can somebody live like this?
I have no idea. Candy bar, baggies.
Frank must spend all his drug money on baggies. Recycle, dude.
What the hell is he doing with that dog?
Chloe isn't scared. She's loving this.
I'm not finding any type of tools.
Of course Frank gets the munchies. Nice rig. Glad Frank treats something here with respect.
Ooh, cupboard. Open. Hey, there's our gun.
Chloe's gun. Should I give it back to her?
Yeah. Frank might notice it's missing.
I have a terrible present for you.
An ounce of dank bud? Oh, you so rule, Max. Thank you. I feel so much better now.
You better bring it back to David right away.
Yeah, sure. I'm on it.
I don't believe that for a minute. I was really hoping that would have like something I could pry stuff open with, though.
I might regret this, but I can't let Frank hurt someone.
I'm just afraid Chloe's gonna hurt somebody.
No prize here.
Which unfortunately I can't see her doing. Any of these open? Haha, this one.
No more secrets.
That'll be the last one I look in.
Ooh, Frank's stash.
Nope. Okay. Trying just to look for anything that I haven't already messed with. I'm just confused. Where?
I cannot believe he would wear a collar and a furry mask.
You're dumb.
What? I'm not finding anything.
There has to be some evidence linking Frank and Rachel.
I'm looking, but I've literally looked at everything. Photo event. I've already looked in all the cabinets up top. It's not giving me any new ones to look at.
Max, you didn't tell me you took photos of Frank in action.
I'm seriously ignoring you.
Haha. I have no idea where I'm supposed to find this supposed thing to pry open the vents. I don't have anything.
Speed it up, Ninja, before Frank comes back.
As much as I don't want to cut out again, I will, just because I don't want to waste time looking for this. Okay, so apparently I was able to take the knife now, so I guess the knife can be used to pry it. Oh, we broke the knife.
Curses. Nothing here.
Okay. Let's open this one instead.
My blade will open any portal.
And break. Or not. Ooh, what is the Vias?
Oh man. Rachel and
I
Frank's
still
dog.
say they were together.
I don't know if I should be touched or disturbed.
Frankie B. Hope you read this first thing in the morning. Sorry about last night. I was being a monstrous bitch and took it out on you. And poor Pompidou. There's a lot of weird shit going on in my life, and sometimes I feel like I'm never going to get out of Arcadia Bay. Thank God for you. You're one of the best things I have here, and I smile when I think of us together. Let's just drive out of here forever. Love you always. Heart. R.A. So
I'm glad Rachel got
Ambers.
to drive this beast. She looks genuinely happy. Rachel really did hang out with Frank.
They were a thing.
I'm learning more about Rachel than I want to know.
Okay.
Trouble in paradise.
Frank, that was not cool what you did, and don't blame the drugs. You actually scared me, and I thought you'd never chill out. I've never seen you act that way, and the next time will be the last. I'm a Leo. We don't look back. Gotta watch those Leos. I care about you, us, so maybe we need to break our routine. XO-RA. Oh, can I close the vent? Okay. Chloe.
It makes me ill that Rachel posed like this for Frank. I wrote him love letters.
She was
I can't
doing
believe
this.
She was banging Frank. Rachel straight up lied to my face. Why didn't she say anything?
Because she knew how you would react.
And she wasn't much of a friend, huh? Just another person who shits all over me.
Chloe,
Why does
come on.
everybody in my life let me down? My dad gets killed, you bail on me for years. My mother gloms onto step-fucker. Now Rachel betrays me.
Chloe, Rachel is missing. Nobody betrayed you.
Bullshit. Who hasn't? Fuck everybody.
Chloe!
Oh! Okay. And he thinks nothing of it. Alrighty then.
Chloe, you can't keep blaming me and everybody for everything wrong in your life. It's so not fair.
I gotta blame somebody, otherwise it's all my fault. Fuck that.
True. Nobody's fault.
It's just life. Shit happens. It's nobody's fault. Blah, 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 as Mr. Jefferson would say. And Kate Marsh.
Yes, Kate Marsh almost killed herself. Such sad, okay? That doesn't make me feel any better about my fucked up life. Get it?
So who do you most want to blame?
My fucking dad, of course. Hello?
Why is it your dad's fault? William?
You blame William? Really?
Yes, I do. Damn right. He chose to go out that door and leave me forever.
Chloe, your dad didn't choose to leave you.
Watch, yeah,
I know
he did.
that, Max. My mom actually blames herself. Just because she wanted a ride home from work. Sometimes, even I blame her.
No, you don't.
Which
Yes,
isn't
Max,
fair, but
I
at the
do.
same time, I can understand where she
You know
would.
what it's like to wait for your father to come home when you're a kid? And he never does.
No, of
I
course
hear
not.
sirens.
But I was with you that day. It was just a terrible accident.
I wish that made me feel better. But ever since he died, my life has been dipped in shit.
You're still here.
You don't want to hear this, but you're still here. Alive. With me. And that is no accident.
You're right. I don't want to hear this.
Chloe, I can't do this out on my own. I need you with me. And Rachel needs you.
I feel like it's been forever since we've been at the school. Now we're gonna get blanked. Silent treatment. Okay, bye. I see how it is. I get it. I see it. I see how it is. Did we finally clean up our wall? Maybe. I can't tell if there was writing on it still. Why are we looking at this picture?
Oh my god. What is happening
What?
now?
I was trying to get out of her looking at the photo and then it like started moving. I think we're the shorter one, but again, it doesn't look anything like her. Oh, we have to focus the photo. Huh. I think we're the shorter girl. Our hair was a lot darker.
Someday Dad'll get one of them newfangled computers.
I hope the flash didn't scare you, Max. This is a keeper.
Not until I see it first. You know the rules, Dad. Max, tell him. Whoa, hey. You look totally pale. Are you okay?
Yeah. I just... Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, Chloe. Give me the thumbs up or thumbs down.
I wonder if she saw it coming.
Well, I might just allow this one into the family album.
What is this?
But not the cook.
William is here. And Chloe is just a kid.
I went back in time.
Am I that far back in time?
You mean pancakes?
In France, they call them
I'm 18 years old inside my 13-year-old self. How?
I volunteered to break the eggs.
Do you remember how many eggs?
Mom said it depends.
Man, I remember Chloe reading this. But not after today.
That's true.
Okay, so we've gone back in time because I wonder if the pictures,
Like you're the real cook here?
like if she can like, if this is a like happens with all pictures. All pictures.
I love William like he was in my own family. I won't let him die today. I won't.
Are we really
Chloe's
going
just
back and changing
so
this?
Damn happy and carefree. And this is the last time unless I change it. Joyce loves William
Good
so
luck, hubby.
much.
We're so proud of your promotion. You get a week of 2 whales waffles in your own house. Your loving wifey. Where's the phone? I want to answer the phone.
Hello? Hey, honey. Just making a fabulous breakfast.
Where did he
for
go?
Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the Two Whales. What?
Nope. I am answering the phone. So what happens?
Now I get to take a picture. Strike a pose.
Make me a star.
Just make me look young.
Here you go. Flash. I got an achievement. I'm answering it. I can't answer it. Wait, William! Wait! No!
Hello?
Don't answer it!
Hey, honey.
Set the
Just making a
stove on
fabulous
fire!
breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the Two Winds.
Magazine. Mess.
What a mess we made. I remember those cool drawings I did with Chloe.
Used to get a moped. Be there shortly. Love you.
I have to stop William from taking... Oh yeah, I miss movie nights here. Cookies and popcorn.
Have many bags of delicious grub for us to feast
You
upon.
are ridiculous.
You'll be grateful.
We're going back. Oh, I don't want to get rid of the picture. I didn't mean to go that far back. Dang it. Okay, we're gonna go take the picture again. Unplug it. Haha.
Disconnected.
I'm still taking a picture though. Is she calling his cell phone?
Here's the Two Whales number. Now I can warn Joyce.
Hold on. Plug the phone back in.
Sorry, wrong number.
What?
Max, come on, you know better than that. Hello? Hey, honey.
No. Answer differently.
Sorry.
Dang it. Okay, I have to go back further than that. Can I still unplug it?
Boom.
Is she calling his cell now?
Hey, honey. I have no idea why the home phone didn't ring just now. I'm just making a fabulous breakfast.
Dang
with Chloe and
it!
Max. Well,
We're gonna go back all the way to the beginning so I can take their picture again.
Now I get the... Said it depends.
Okay.
that's true.
So, how many eggs?
Don't you dare question the chef.
Call diner.
Hello. Hi, could I please talk to Joyce Bryce?
Are they gonna hear me?
Oh, she left? Damn. Are you sure? Okay, sorry. Thanks.
Right, like you're the real cook here.
Yes, here's the Two Whales number.
You're the Two Whales number.
Now I can warn Joyce.
I'll let her know that.
Drawing. Family photo.
My family never took fun, goofy photos like this.
I was gonna say maybe I can go in the go mess with like the okay.
Sorry.
Dang it.
Just making a fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the Two Winds. What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course, I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a
He sounds like such a sweet husband though. He's like, oh yeah, I'll come get ya. Yeah, no problem.
Excuse me, ladies. I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save Mart. She doth have many bags of delicious grub for us to feast
You
upon.
are ridiculous.
I like
You'll
William.
Be grateful for that someday. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please.
Okay, show me where the keys are, William. As soon as you find them, I'm gonna rewind and take them. So you are unable to leave.
Aha!
Back. Oh. Gosh dang it. I have to wait for him to like move the hat or whatever.
Hey, honey. Just making a
Ugh,
fabulous
but this takes
breakfast with
forever.
Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the Two Winds. What? I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course, I'll come pick you up. Now.
Oh yeah, I miss movie nights here.
Cookies and popcorn. It's kind of a mess.
Excuse me, ladies. I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save.
I know they never took that big vacation.
She doth have many bags of delicious grub for us to feast
You
upon.
are ridiculous.
You'll be grateful.
Chloe was so into manga. Nice hair.
Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please.
Okay. Lift the hat, William, and I will snatch them keys right up. We look, honestly, to me, I think she looks really different.
Aha! You can't hide from me forever. Now lock up after I leave. Play nice. Try not to destroy too much of the house. And no Chloe and Max wine tasting session.
I got to the point where I can't rewind.
Tonight your mother promised to make us a world-famous salmon surprise with chocolate cake for dessert. Max, you'll be here too, right?
She's never leaving me.
That makes all of us.
No, I couldn't. Oh, okay. Say I couldn't stop him. Okay, I have to figure out how to get those keys. Search.
Score. I didn't know you had to get groceries.
Okay, I have keys and he cannot have them.
To get a mocha. Be there shortly. Love you.
Okay, my window is open, so I don't know. Oh, I have to hide the keys? Okay, I hid the keys. I don't know if that was a good place to put them.
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please.
I forgot about this. Back to the lighthouse.
I don't know why he would look in the vase. I'm hoping I got it first try.
Shit,
I guess we will see.
Another $1 for the swear jar.
You're bankrupting me.
Did he have... What?
I knew this thing would come in handy. How did my keys get in here?
Let me rewind. How do I get that thing away then? I have to put it, like, I have to seriously
Ridiculous.
You'll be grateful for that someday.
catch all. No.
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys,
Now try it, William. Ha ha! I got a cutscene.
I know I had those keys right here. I know it. Forgot all about you, buddy. Release the keys. Of course. Last time I ordered from Spy Guy Electronics.
You can take the bus, right? The stop is right down the street.
This I can do. Good call, Max.
Oh yeah, the bus is great. It comes every 15 minutes and there'll be plenty of room for you and Joyce and groceries and it'll save the environment.
Okay, Chloe's suspicious.
You sold me already. I'm off to yonder bus stop. Joyce will love this.
Chloe's suspicious.
Max, you are being so fucking strange. You feel okay?
Chloe, I am awesome. We are awesome.
We just rewrote history. Oh, how much is this gonna mess up though? Like, what about David and Joyce? Oh no, how much have I just messed up though? Oh no. This could have some really bad repercussions. Oh my gosh. I'm really curious to see Chloe now though. I don't think she'll still be our blue hair mosh. Oh. Is this the end? Is she on campus now? How much has changed?
Hello? Are you even listening, Maxine?
Maxine?
Max. Never Maxine.
Yeah, we just changed so much.
You're not pissed at me, right? Right? Do you want to go hit the girls' potty and smoke a peace pipe?
I think Max is high.
She's
No.
acting like so weird. You
Why
cool?
are we hanging with
Nobody
them?
listened when I said we shouldn't let her in the vortex.
Courtney, you don't want anybody in the club.
Like, whatever, bitch.
I don't know what's going on. What are we doing?
He hooked up with Stella?
It was Stella, not Brooke. He doesn't even know me. We just changed so much.
This is totally fucked up. What else have I changed? Chloe.
Oh no. Oh! He's a bus driver? He's a bus driver? What? We just messed up with so much stuff. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know what I just did, but I am really regretting it. Yikes. Again, there's that flock of like butterflies or birds. I don't know what it is, but I don't trust it. We just screwed with so much stuff. I'm trying to lean away from my mic too, because I know I'm getting loud. He's just a quiet old bus driver. Is that Warren in front? No. Are we having another eclipse? No, it's a big whale washed up on the shore. A lot of whales have washed up on the shore. That is not good. That is not good. 2 of them? 3 of them? Did I do that? Somehow? Well, the whole house is blue. It was just like half painted before. How much have we messed up? I'm terrified. Was there a way not to do that? Like, if I let him leave? There was no sound there. Watch, we're not even friends with her
Max
anymore.
Caulfield. Taking a break after taking Seattle by storm, huh?
What?
We thought we'd never see you again after you left for the big city.
No. I'd never do that to Chloe.
Speaking of, I know she's been dying to see you. Hold on. Chloe, you have a visitor.
Did we do that to her? Did we do that to her? What? What? Well, we finished this episode. I am so... What did we do? Guys, what did we do? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, well, since I know this is a long part, I won't go into my whole normal spiel at the end kind of thing. I want to see what choices... Okay. So, more people left the money. We all kissed Chloe. We all sided with Chloe. We kept Frank Dogs from harm. I would hope so. We gave Chloe David's gun. Lisa is dead. Yeah, we killed the plant. I helped Warren with his exam. I am not on the vortex part. Nope. I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that was a thing. How was I supposed to help her? She said she didn't want to talk to me. Oh, was I supposed to rewind and tell her to back up? I bet. I don't know these were even most of the things. I didn't leave a mark on the fireplace. What? Okay, well, I guess we'll see our hint for the next part. Oh, we are now at a vortex party. End of the world party. Yeah, no. Oh, no. I feel like there was no way not to get this outcome, but still. How much did we just screw up? Oh my gosh. Okay, well now I'm really excited for the next episode. Again, I won't really go into my whole spiel, but I do have my Sims channel linked down in the description below, so if you guys like to check that out, I would totally appreciate it. And yeah, thank you guys, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye, guys.